Do you guys know anything about 3D printing? Regardless if you do or don't, I will tell you about it and how it's impacting interior design in the future. Technology is a big thing in our lives at this day and time. I know almost all of you have some kind of knowledge on 3D printing. Interior design and any form of design has been immensely impacted in the past decade by technology advancements, and one of the biggest is 3D printing. As a person who has been interested in interior design for the past years of my life, 3D printing is something that isn't foreign to me. I'm going to tell you many ways how 3D printing has changed interior design and how it has developed in the past years. First, let's talk about the background of 3D printing. 3D printing is a process of making three-dimensional objects from a digital file. 3dprinting.com says that the creation process of a 3D printed object is achieved by using additive process. An additive process is an object is created by laying down successive layers of material until the object is created. Each of those layers can be seen as a thinly sliced cross-section of the object. The earliest 3D printer was originated in 1981. It was invented by Dr. Hideo Kodama. His model that he invented was a machine that created parts layer by layer using a resin that could be polymerized by UV light. In the 1990s, 3D printing got big. New companies began to invent new and improved ways of 3D printing. It wasn't until 2006 3D printing was sold commercially. The biggest 3D printing company is Stratasys. Stratasys is a NASDAQ stock market, and it engages in additive technology with aerospace, automotive, healthcare, consumer products, and education. Now that you know the background information about 3D printing, I am going to tell you how it's changing interior design. CADCrowd.com says that 3D printing has transformed interior design by enabling the creation of digital 3D models into physical objects through layer-by-layer construction. The technology empowers designers with creative freedom, rapid prototyping, and customization. The first way it is changing interior design is that you can make several copies using 3D printing. It is now possible to make several versions of the final product, and it allows interior designers to present many scale models or replica final models for partners and customers. My second reason is 3D printing is eco-friendly, which is something we're all trying to improve on. 3D printing promotes eco-friendly practices by reducing material wastage and energy consumption, which producing 3D objects. Another reason is 3D printing creates unique designs. The modern 3D printer offers many options that empower you to create unique designs, which is a vital asset for interior design companies. The uniqueness of 3D printing enables you to show off your creative visions while meeting the client's needs. My last reason how interior design is changing is interior designers get immediate design examples. Yes, 3D printing takes a while to create the digital sculpted shapes. It is tremendously shorter than the traditional manual crafting method, like a blueprint and a handcrafted design. Now you know about 3D printing and how it's changing and improving interior design. Even if you have zero interest in interior design and 3D printing, I hope you enjoyed listening to me inform you about it. I talked about the background information of 3D printing and many ways 3D printing is changing interior design, like how it's eco-friendly, how it's very efficient, and how you can create many unique designs, and how you can make many replicas of the final product. I hope after you listen to my speech, you think about 3D printing and how it's immensely impacting the world around us and how it's changing many design companies.
Yes, Coy?